What's up, the John Squad? You know what day it is. Wonderful the Wrestling Wednesdays. We're getting the WWE Monday Night RAW talk first, like we always do on Wonderful the Wrestling Wednesdays. And then I'm going to give the AEW Full Gear match card, the full rundown of the AEW Full Gear match card for this Saturday on pay-per-view. So let's do this, shall we, John? So Raw kicks off with Gunther arriving into the building. Then we had John Cena makes his final Raw appearance in his retirement tour. Dirty Dom then confronts John Cena and demands a rematch for the Intercontinental title at Survival Series. John Cena accepts that he still wants one last match on Raw. John Cena, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio vs. Dirty Dom, Pinball, and JD McDonagh is made official for John Cena's final Raw. Then we had the match, and the winner of that match was John Cena, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio beat Finn Balor, JD McDonagh, and Dirty Dom. John Cena wins his final Raw match on Raw. Then we had Paul Heyman gave Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis a contract with the name of the final man that will join Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Big Bronson, and Drew McIntyre in War Games. Which that was a good segment, I have to admit. Then we had Nikki Bella attack Stephanie Vaga as Stephanie was making her entrance. Nikki Bella says she came back to WWE to take back her division and challenged her to a match for the Women's World title. Solo Sikoa then had a match against his mystery opponent last time is now tournament, and it was revealed to be Dolph Ziggler. Unbelievable, man. You don't know how much excited I was to see Dolph Ziggler back in WWE. That was awesome. Since Solo Sikoa then beats Dolph Ziggler to advance to the next round of the last time is now tournament. Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, and Last Legend attack Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Charlotte Flair then comes out to make the save and points out Rhea Ripley and says that they can coexist now. Maxine Dupree beats Becky Lynch to become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion after AJ Lee came out and distracted Becky Lynch. Then we had Gunther gets his alt theme music back and beats Giovanni Evans to advance to the next round of the Last Time Is Now tournament. I announced for next week's Raw what we're going to have next week on Raw, which I'm super excited for. Maxine Dupree will celebrate becoming the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Rhea Ripley and AJ Lee will have a conversation. And Solo Sikoa versus Finn Balor Penta the Last Time Is Now tournament, and Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes are Big Bronson in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and the Usos face off against Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Big Bronson, and Drew McIntyre ahead of their War Games match at Survival Series. Brock Lesnar comes out and is revealed to be the fifth man for the heels. Then Roman Reigns comes out and is revealed to be the fifth man for the baby faces, and that's how many runs with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar standing tall. Which I thought that Raw was great. It was exciting. It was perfect. You know, what a perfect way to end WWE on John Cena's final Raw, man. I thought that Raw was fantastic. So that's my thoughts on it. Now, let's get into AEW Full Gear. So, we have a tag team match on the pre-show. Boom and Doom, Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall with Big Justice versus RBG Vice, Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. Double chunk, chocolate cookie, and the chicken bake. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't know. These guys are just so over, man. I don't know what it is. So now we have the second match on the pre-show. We have is a $2,000 four-way tag team match. The winner will receive a $2,000 cash prize. We have Max Caster and Anthony Bowens versus Big Bang Gang, Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson versus Big Bill and Brian Keith versus the Outrunners, Street Magnum and Turbo Floyd. Then we have a single match for the AEW Women's World Championship. We have Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Moné. We have a steel cage match for the AEW World Championship. We have Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe. Then we have a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. We have Bandito, and Brody King versus FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood with Stokely. They have a $1 million trios match, and the winner receive a $1 million cash prize. We have Ken Omega and Jurassic Express, Jungle Jack Perry, and Luchasaurus versus the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Josh Alexander. They have a Casino Gauntlet match for the inaugural AEW National Championship. We have all participants will be decided tonight on AEW Dynamite tonight here on Wednesday. Can't wait. They have a no disqualification match for the AEW TNT Championship. If Briscoe loses, he will be forced to join the Don Callis family. We have Kyle Fletcher with Don Callis versus Mark Briscoe. They'll have a single match. We have Darby Allin versus Pac. And that's going to do it here for Wonderful Wrestling Wednesdays. Once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, John Squad. You're all one of a kind. I love each and every single one of you guys. Peace out, the John Squad, and God bless. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. That's all you guys do, subscribe. And I'll see you on next Wednesday for Wonderful Wrestling Wednesdays. And it's right before Thanksgiving, too. It's Thanksgiving Eve next Wednesday, so I'll see you all there. And I promise I'll be making Wonderful Wrestling Wednesdays for you next Wednesday. Peace and God bless. Enjoy AEW Full Gear this weekend. Peace.